Yes, good evening, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me, and I hope you are able to see the screen clearly. Yes, good evening, Shiv Prakash, Tejas, Pritesh, Ravi Kumar, Sanjana, Basavraj, Kushi, Gaurav, Hari Prakash, Aksha. Good evening, guys. Yeah, so this is a very common scenario. I don't know how many of you know about it. Right. Good evening, Preksha. Yes. So without Marvel Comics, Pritesh, it is Marvel Comics, Pritesh. Yes, Pranav, it's there. Right. So without, I'm less audible. Is it? I should be sufficiently audible. I don't know, Pritesh. Yes. Yeah, I do. I have followed all, I guess. Most likely I have followed all Narottam. There is hardly anything which I have left in MC. MC is Marvel Comics, Ray. Marvel Comics has produced all the Marvel Studio, you can say, Marvel Comics. Adesh, I was always there. Adesh, as you know, I was always there since 5:15. Right? Yeah, I have watched all Marvel movies. I have seen all Captain Marvel, everything I have seen. I have seen all the sequels. I gave you some question yesterday. I don't think so. Chalo, let's begin the class. As I am slightly unwell today, I may end the class early. Depends upon my situation. I gave homework, yeah. Let me see. Yeah. So what homework you guys are getting? Sorry, what answer you guys are getting? Yes? Pritesh has got nota. Pritesh has got nota, got it. Others, have you got the answers? That's a pretty easy one actually. Right. So, yeah. Basan Gowda Patil. Just a slight error, Basan Gowda. Right. So, let's discuss this. I don't think so it was a tough one. Right. I don't think so it was a tough one. So, let us discuss this. So, first case is obviously very easy. So, when you will treat it with cyanide, when you treat it with RMGX, it will give you R minus, which will undergo nucleophilic addition. So you'll get C double bond NMGX, right? And you'll get R here. See, you have question mate is not given, but you have to assume it is hydrolysis. Because if hydrolysis is not mentioned, reaction will stop here. Nothing can happen after this, right? This, okay. So see, if the hydrolysis is not mentioned, this reaction cannot proceed after this. This reaction will stop here only, right? So obviously there has to be hydrolysis here, right? So if you do the hydrolysis of this, as I told you, last easy way to remember is break the bond, put oxygen here, put hydrogen here. You'll get C double bond O. So your ketone will be obtained. What is your R here? Methyl. So you can substitute R by methyl. So you'll get acetophenone. basically. COCH3, right? You'll get COCH3. But now if you take it again, you have taken it in excess. So you have to take CH3MgX again. So if you take CH3MgX again, it will give you again CH3 minus. This will undergo again reaction at CO. Sorry, right? So you will get OMgX, CH3, CH3, right? You will get this. Now, if you do the hydrolysis of this, so O minus will take H plus, and your product obtained will be CH3, CH3, OH, which is your option B. So B is correct. Yes. So the option B is correct answer. Is that clear, everyone? Option B is correct answer. Is that clear, everyone? Yes. So the excess word has the importance here. Very, very much importance. Okay. All right. So let's move ahead. Let's go to our today's recall test. So please read this recall test very carefully. Every word in this question is very important. If you miss a single word, there is a high probability you might do it wrong, right? So if you take A and treat it with CO plus HCl in the presence of copper chloride, you'll get a compound B. This A on treatment with chloroform in NaOH gives the same compound. On treatment with chloroform in NaOH gives the same compound, right? So what would be the, and A, it was given, A can give neutral FeCl3 test. We have done this test in last chapter, right? A can give neutral FeCl3 test. What will be the structure of A? What will be the structure of A? Right? So you have to choose the correct structure of A. Sorry, don't. Yes. So you got the poll now. Please choose your correct answer. Please choose your correct answer. Yes. Yes. So Pranav has got the answer. Just to give you an idea, this is methyl, guys. There is a methyl group here. If you missed it, there is a methyl group here. Right. So let's see. I didn't see that, Pritesh. Dekha nahi maine. Right. So we will end it in next 30 seconds. So please vote fast. We'll end it in next 30 seconds. So please vote fast. Yes, Pritesh, you are right. So let's end this on a count of 3 then. If you have already got the answer, please vote. If you have not got the answer and you know it, please answer. Right. So let's end it on a count of 3, 2, 1. So let's end this now and see what's the answer. Yes. So here we see, right. So Aditi, what's your answer? Aditi, Sakshi, Pooja, what's your answers? Pooja, I got your answer. Ashutosh, just that people don't say I'm taking out girl's name only. I'm taking random name out. Yes, Ashutosh, Kishore, what's your answer, guys? Got it. Aditi, wake up. Got it, Kishore. ठीक है. So I have some idea here. Right. So the correct answer is no doubt it is phenol. The thing which would have helped you is the second reaction. Right. The second reaction, if you see, is a Reimer-Tiemann reaction. Right. And a Reimer-Tiemann reaction is given by phenol. Reimer-Tiemann reaction is given by phenol. It is given by phenol. So basically it can be B also. B can also be correct because if ortho is blocked, electrophile can go to para position. Right? B and D. If you have answered any of these two, B and D, both are correct. Both B and D are correct. A is definitely wrong. Where will methyl come from? Right? In fact, let me check. Can we get A correct? Yeah, you can get A correct also. I should have asked A cannot be. थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया. It should have been A cannot be. So A can be both. A can be A, B, D. All three are correct. C it cannot be. So I should have asked A cannot be what. But in this way also, I have seen many of you have answered differently. So just to give you a clarification, if you take option A here, right? So if you do Reimer-Tiemann reaction, ortho pe you will get CHO, and this is your Getterman coach. It will also give ortho pe CHO. So A can give same product in both the reactions, right? B is also correct. If you take B here, OH, CHO. If there is already one CHO, Reimer-Tiemann is an electrophilic substitution reaction. If ortho is already occupied, it will occur to para position. Reimer-Tiemann mein you will get at para position. Getterman can also occur at para position, right? So electrophile will go to para position in both the case. So if ortho is blocked by CHO, electrophile will go to para position. So B is also correct. D is anyways correct. If you take phenol, this will also give CHO. This will also give CHO. So all A, B, D are correct. The incorrect one would be here C. C is not possible. Actually, C is also possible. Let me check. Yeah, C is possible, but the problem with the C is there are two deactivating groups. There are two deactivating groups and one activating group. So the rate of electrophilic substitution reaction will be very low. It will be very low. That's why you can say C will not happen, because there are two deactivating groups. Otherwise, if there was some other group here like CH3, then electrophile can take place at this position, right? But again, that is very less likely. Okay? So I would say C is wrong. Rest all are correct. Why C is wrong? Because there are two deactivating group, one activating group. So there are more deactivating groups. So reaction is not very fast. Okay? So we will not consider C. Right? So let's move ahead. neutral, B and D give neutral. हाँ, phenol ना, phenol give neutral FeCl3 test, Adesh. Neutral FeCl3 test is given by what, Adesh? Phenol. They are phenol compounds, na? Why will they not give? Phenol compounds can give neutral FeCl3 test. Is that clear, Adesh? Chalo, let's move ahead. Yeah. So one reaction which I would like to teach you here is, and I guess some of you had asked me on WhatsApp also, one question related to it, actually two questions related to it. It is periodic oxidation. So periodic oxidation will come in your aldehyde ketones also, right? So let me tell you what the reaction says, right? The reaction is used it is used to do the cleavage between two diols and ketodiols and keto-keto compounds. So diols, or let me write it here, it is used to cleave carbon-carbon bond between diols ketols you can say, or diketo compounds, right? This is the major role of this reagent, right? Right. So if you take this, I'll give you an example. So please understand this carefully. It will come in your second year also. Sorry, you're already in second year. So it is there in biomolecules chapter also. CH2OH, CH2OH. It is a diol, right? If you treat it with HiO4, that means periodic acid, in the presence of heat, either you can use this, that means you can use this, or you can use it sodium salt. If you react this acid with NaOH, you'll get a sodium salt which will be NaIO4. For example, if you treat HCl with NaOH, you get NaCl. Similarly, if you treat HiO4 with NaOH, you'll get NaIO4, right? So you'll get sodium hyperiodate, right? So sorry, periodate. So periodic acid, either you can use, or you can use periodate in the presence of H2SO4, or you can even use lead tetraacetate, CS3COO whole 4 lead. Any of these two compounds, when you take, their role is, see, the writing product is very easy part. Please pay attention. What you will do is you will break carbon-carbon bond, right? This is a trick of writing the product. Put oxygen here, put OH here, and put OH here. So if you do that, what will you get? So if you break this bond, and when you break the bond, put one OH here, one OH here, right? Why it happens? Because see, hyperiodic acid is like this. OH, double bond O, double bond O, double bond O. So it will transfer two OH simultaneously like KMNO4, alkaline KMNO4. Therefore, it will be able to transfer two OH. So what you will get is CH2, OH, OH plus CH2, OH, OH. You will get this. You will get this. Now, will it exist like this? No, it will not exist like this. What is the problem here? What is the problem here? Very good. The problem here is it is a gem diol. Both of them are same, so I'll write it only one time. So carbon having two hydrogen, and two OH, right? It's a gem diol. It will lose a molecule of water immediately. Gem diols are unstable. They lose a molecule of water. And what did you get? You get HCH. Carbon one, oxygen one bond is free. Carbon also one bond is free. So what they will do? Oxygen one bond is free. Carbon one bond is free because this bond is gone. OH bond is gone. COH bond is gone. So since this carbon one bond is free, oxygen one bond is free, they'll form a bond with itself. So you'll get C double bond O, two molecules. So you'll get two molecules of HCHO. You'll get two molecules of HCHO. Is that clear, everyone? Please check the reaction again. If there is any doubt in this, please ask. Please check this carefully. If there is any doubt in this, please ask. Right? If there is any doubt on this, please ask. Right, we'll take some more examples then. I think it's clear. Let's take some more examples. If I take some other diol like this, CH3, CH, vicinal diol. Acha, let me give you an idea here. Not general diol, it is we are talking about vicinal diol. That is OH on adjacent carbon. Okay? So if you take this, again, you can do it on your notebook yourself also. Treat it with HiO4. What you are going to do, you are going to break this carbon-carbon bond. Put one oxygen OH here. Read the fourth word of first sentence. This is cleave. Break you can write. Is it clear, Sonat? Yes, Keetan. This is your last slide. You can write break also. What about benzene with vicinal OH? Benzene pe you can't cleave double bond. You can cleave only single bond. Okay? So this is your molecule now. Do the same thing. Put OH here. So you'll get CH3, CH, OH, OH, and here you have CH2, OH, OH. So this will eliminate a molecule of water and you'll get CH3, C double bond OH, and you'll eliminate a molecule of water and you'll get H, C double bond OH. So you'll get these two molecules. One is ethanol, one is methanol. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, is that clear, everyone? Yes. If I take this, what will be? If I take this diol, that means butane 2,3-diol, and you treat it with HiO4 and heat, what aldehyde you will get or ketone you will get? Either you will get aldehyde or ketone. Which product you will get? Which products, Gagan? Gagan, same, no? Add OH here, again you get gem diol. So gem diol means if you eliminate water, so what will happen? Oxygen one bond will be free, carbon one bond will be free. So you'll get carbon double bond O, CH3, carbon double bond O, and this carbon has H. CH3, carbon double bond O, and this carbon has H. And here also, carbon having two hydrogen, water is eliminated. So oxygen one bond is free, carbon one bond is free, they'll form a bond with itself. So carbon oxygen double bond. Is that clear, Gagan? You are asking these two only, na? Yes, Gagan, is it clear? Gagan DN? So what product you are going to get here? You will get two molecules of same product. that will be your, see, this part is same. So this part is repeated. So you'll get 2 molecules of this, CH3CHO. You'll get 2 molecules of CH3COH. You can write it in between intermediate if you want. You'll get CH3, break this bond, put OH here, OH here. You'll get CH3CH, OH, OH. You'll get 2 molecules of this. It will eliminate water molecule and you'll get C double bond O here, right? You'll get 2 molecules of ethanol, same molecules, because it is symmetrical, both are same parts, so you'll get 2 molecules of ethanol. So let's move ahead with next molecule. What should I do to get ketone? What should I do to get ketone? Anybody? If I want to obtain a ketone, what should I do? What should I do to get ketone here? Yes? Very good, Ganesh. So if the carbon having OH, if the carbon having OH is not having any hydrogen, then you'll get a ketone. For example, if you take something like this, OH, CH3, 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 you'll get. So if you treat it with HiO4 and heat it, right? So what will happen in that case? So now if you add another OH here, you'll get carbon having 2 CH3, OH, eliminate a molecule of water, you'll get 2 similar molecules, symmetrical. You'll get CH3, CCH3, C double bond O. So why we are getting 2 same molecules? Because our alcohol is symmetrical. Both the parts are identical. So you'll get 2 molecules of the same ketone. So this is your propane 2-on. So propane 2-on. So by now you know how to obtain, or you can say acetone. Your nail paint remover mate is present. It is present in your nail paint remover. Now, what I was saying here was, if you by the time you know, what if it is not vicinal, then it cannot be used, Pritesh. The definition is HiO4 breaks the carbon-carbon bond between 2 OH carbon, adjacent OH carbon, right? If one OH is on first carbon, other is on third carbon, then there is no carbon connecting them. So then it cannot be used. Okay? Now you have got diol. Now let us take ketool and diketo compounds also. If you take a diketo compound, please see this carefully. If I take a keto compound here and OH here, if I take this compound, these are known as ketols. Ketols means which contain ketone functional group and alcohol functional group. Then you can say they are ketols. So if you know the trick, you could have got already the product. If you know the trick by now, you should have drawn the product. So do the same thing, break the carbon-carbon bond, put an OH here and put an OH here, and let us see what you are going to get. So first case mein you will get CH3, C double bond O, OH, and in second case you will get CH3C having 2 OH, right? One OH, another OH. So you'll have CH3, C, H, OH, OH. Again, it is a gem diol, and all of us know gem diol will break. So it will break to eliminate water, and you'll get CH3, CH, C double bond O, right? So what will happen to this? What will happen to this molecule? Yes? What will happen with this molecule? Nothing. It is not a gem diol. It will remain as carboxylic acid only. So this is a method by which you can prepare carboxylic acid, you can prepare aldehyde, you can prepare ketones, you can prepare many things, right? So ketols will give you aldehyde and acid, right? Can I get a combination of acid and ketone? Can I prepare acid and ketone? All right, so tell me the product of this. Tell me the product of this. Tell me what will you get if you treat it with HiO4? What will you get if you treat it by HiO4? Acid in water gets ionized, Adesh, it does not get hydrolyzed. Acid will lose H plus Adesh, it will not get hydrolyzed, it will get ionized. Okay? It is an acid. Right. So do the same thing, guys. Break this bond, put an OH, put an OH. So let's see what you get. You get C double bond O here, OH here, CCH3, CH3, OH, OH, eliminate a molecule of water, and you see what do you get? You'll get CH3, CH3, C double bond O. So you get a carboxylic acid, that means acetic acid or ethanoic acid, and acetone. These are your products. So diol is over. Diol is over. Diol is over. What else is over? Ketols is also over. Let us take diketo. If you take diketo, what will happen? If you take diketo, what will happen? CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3. What will you get? Product. Tell me. Yes. Very good, Pritesh. Very good, Ravi Kiran. Very good, Chetna. So if you break it, you'll get one OH here, one OH here. So you'll get two molecules of CH3, C double bond O, OH. You'll get two molecules of carboxylic acid, right? Right. You'll get this. Then, if you take cyclohexanone diketo compound, what will be your product here? What will be your product of this? If you treat it with HiO4, what are you going to get? You'll again break it here, put an OH here, put an OH here. So you'll get C double bond O OH, C double bond O OH. Yes. What is the name of this acid? What is the name of this acid? Anyone? I told you. Except Pritesh, I didn't get anyone. Yes, I told you biology people should know this. This is your adipic acid. Hexane 1,6-dioic acid is known as adipic acid. So this acid is your adipic acid, adipose tissue, if you guys remember. Right. Now, last question from this. Last question from this. How many of you know glucose? Bio people should know glucose. I'm right now having glucose only. So, glucose. right? So your two questions are glucose ka structure you have to write. Anyways, there are non-bio students, so I have to give you the structure. So non-bio students might not be knowing, even bio students might not be knowing the structure. So glucose ka Fischer projection is something like this: HOH, OHH, HOH, HOH, CH2OH. My first question is, how many molecules of HiO4 will be consumed here? How many molecules of HiO4 do you feel will be consumed here? How many molecules of HiO4 will be consumed here? How many molecules of HiO4 will be consumed here? Please do it carefully. Do not do the hurry. Right? Please do it carefully. Do not hurry up in this. Yes. Look at it carefully and do it. Shiprakash says 1. All right, Shiprakash, I got you. Adesh says 4. Very good, Ankita. Basically, you will get 5 molecules. You will require 5 molecules of HiO4. Why you require 5 molecules? See, this is a diol. So to break a bond here, you need 1 for this bond breakage. Then this is a diol. To break this carbon-carbon bond, you need 1. Then this is a diol. 2 OH adjacent to each other. To break here, you need 1. This is a diol adjacent OH. Here you need 1. And then this is, see, write this aldehyde carefully. This is COH. So this is also keto group and OH. So ketol type. So therefore again you will break 1 here. So total how many bonds you have to break? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to break 5 bonds. Right? You need to break 5 bonds. You need to break 5 bonds. Now, tell me what product you will get. Tell me what product you will get. So 5 molecules will be consumed. What product you will get? What product are you going to get? You have to be very careful for answering this. No, you will get only how much? You will get only 2 products here. You will not get many. You will get only 2 type of products, not more than that. You will get only 2 type of products here. You will get only 2 type of products here. Chetna, check your answer again. If you really want to write this, it should be reverse, Shreya. It should be reverse. I don't know whether you have really solved it. If you have it from some other source, then you have done some mistake in taking it. It will be reverse, Shreya. Yes. Now see this. Break it one by one. If you break this bond, this is alcohol having H. So after breaking this bond, let's leave all like this. Let's not touch this. Okay? Let's not touch this. So if you break it, if you don't touch this, just break this bond. So what you'll get? This as it is, right? So keto gets converted into carboxylic acid, HCOH, and this is OH. Again, you will add OH, eliminate water, so you'll get HC double bond O. So you'll get aldehyde. You get an aldehyde. Then you break the carbon OH bond. So there's one OH here now, right? Now break this bond. So when you break this bond, this is carbonyl. This will again get converted into carboxylic acid. And this OH, H will become aldehyde. C double bond O. Right? So basically what I am saying is, after every time, this will first of all become HCOH and this will become C double bond O. You break it again, this one, this will become C double bond O, H, and this will become what? HCOH, because it is keto. Then again break this bond, this CO will become acid and this OH will become C double bond O, H. Then when you break this bond, this will become HCOH, right? And this will become C double bond O. Then you break this bond, this C double bond O will become HCOH, and this alcohol will become CHO. Right? So what are you going to get? You are going to get formic acid and formaldehyde. You will get 5 molecules of formic acid and 1 molecule of formaldehyde. It's a very good question. It's a very good question. I would suggest you to break every bond and check. I would suggest you, Pritesh, are you heating this compound? Formic acid on heating gives CO2 and water, Pritesh. That was in hot acidic chemophore, right? So, is this clear, everyone? Why 5 formic acid and 1 aldehyde? So, what I would suggest you is, let it remain as it is. Just break only this bond, right product of this, right product of this. Then you break this bond, right product of this, right product of this. Then you break this bond. Do it, all the bonds do not break together. Break one by one, right? So that's why it is very important. So we have not done anything new. We have used the previous concept only, but it was a good question because there are a lot of groups here. Okay? Now, all of you know the structure of group fructose. Try to write the same product when fructose is treated with HiO4. Right? Try to write the same product when fructose is treated with HiO4. Is that clear, everyone? Structure of fructose, Google kar lena, Adesh. You guys are good at Googling, right? I know it, but still, anyways, you have to find it, right? Chalo, let's move ahead. I hope this reaction is clear. Somebody had asked this doubt on WhatsApp. I hope you can go and solve that question now. I don't know who had asked, but I had told you we'll do it in aldehydes and ketones. Right? Yeah, K Chetan, correct. So K Chetan, now you can go home and solve those 2 questions which you had sent me on WhatsApp. Okay? Let's do a question on it. So there is a question in front of your screen. Now this is going to be very easy. So please choose the correct option. Now please don't disappoint me. Don't do this wrong. After teaching this reaction for so much of detail, I don't expect you to do this basic question wrong. Right? Please do this right. Yes, please do this. Yes. So this one is easy, guys. Please don't take much time on it and please don't do this one wrong. Right? Please don't do this one wrong. You will get another 30 seconds for this. Another 30 seconds for this. We have done Daiwal H, right? We have finished Daiwal H, correct? Very good. So let's end it then. So we are going to end it on a count of 3, 2. It doesn't matter whether I give more time or less time. I'm going to get same number of students who will vote, right? It's similar stuff. So let's end it now, right? So the correct answer is, still people are answering this weirdly. I can't help. So this bond will break like this. You'll get OH here. So again, diol will eliminate, gem diol will eliminate a molecule of water, and you'll get C double bond O here. So you'll get CS3, C double bond O, CS3 as one of the products. And here you'll get OH, water eliminated, you'll get C double bond O, CS3, C double bond OH. So CS3, CHO and CS3, CO, CS3 is your product. CS3, CHO and CS3, CO, CS3 is your product. That is option B. Option B. So this part will give you CS3, CO, CS3, CS3 and H will give you CS3, CHO. Okay? That's going to be your product. Let's move ahead then. So let's move ahead. Right. So we have already done this, so I'll not do it in detail. I'll just write it. Oxidation, primary alcohols like RCH2OH. These are your primary alcohols. You can write them like RCH2OH. On oxidation will give you aldehyde. And secondary alcohol, because oxidation is removal of hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen is oxidation. So if you remove hydrogen, you'll get C double bond O, you'll get an aldehyde. So if you take ketone, secondary alcohol, they are your secondary alcohol. If you oxidize them, again remove a molecule of what? Hydrogen, you'll get R, C double bond O, R. So primary alcohol will give you on oxidation aldehyde, and secondary alcohol on oxidation will give you ketones. And what are oxidizing agents you can use? Oxidizing agents we can use over here. We can use PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate, PDC, or we can use copper 573 Kelvin. Or copper 573 Kelvin. Is it clear, everyone? I hope you remember this. We have already done it way before. Yes. Is that clear, everyone? Copper at 573 Kelvin. Right. So let's move ahead. We are not spending much time here. Physical properties. If you talk about aldehydes and ketones physical properties, so it generally says if you take the physical nature, we'll do it in brief. If you talk about the physical nature, formaldehyde or HCHO, 1 carbon aldehyde is your gas. 1 carbon aldehyde is your gas, and your other up to C11, up to 11 carbon aldehydes or ketones basically are liquids, and aldehydes and ketones having carbon greater than C11, that means 12 carbon, 13 carbon and all, are solids. This is your physical state. This is your physical state of aldehydes and ketones. Right? And if you take the solubility, if you talk about solubility, the compounds which can form hydrogen bonds with water are soluble in water. So those two compounds for you are HCHO and CH3COH. and acetone to certain extent. Acetone is not much soluble. They are soluble in water. They are soluble in water due to hydrogen bond. They can form hydrogen bonds with water. Obviously, if you take R C double bond OH and water ka HOH, so they can form a hydrogen bond with water. Therefore, they are soluble in water. Okay? As you increase the molecular weight, solubility is inversely proportional to molecular weight. Remember that. Or you can say size of alkyl group. So higher aldehydes and ketones are not soluble in water, because as you increase the size of R group, due to the bulkiness, tendency to form hydrogen bond decreases. Due to steric hindrance, tendency to form hydrogen bond decreases, right? And if you compare solubility, HCHO is most soluble generally, followed by CH3CHO, followed by CH3CH2CHO. So basically, as you are increasing the alkyl group, the solubility will decrease. And if you come to boiling point, we know our single point, boiling point is directly proportional to force of attraction, and it is inversely proportional to branching. Remember that, right? Yes. If you take different functional groups, for example, alcohols have higher boiling point than aldehydes, ketones, then aldehydes, then ethers. Then ethers ke baad you will get alkyl halides, then hydrocarbons, RH. Right? So this is your general order of boiling point. So if you take this, why is it so? Because between two alcohol molecules, force of attraction is intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Whereas between two aldehyde and ketone molecules, there will be what? Oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. So oxygen will be delta minus, carbon will be delta plus. And if you take C double bond O, R, R, delta minus, delta plus. So between two aldehydes and ketones molecules, there will be dipole-dipole interaction. This is one dipole, this is another dipole. So all three of them have dipole-dipole interactions. And we know hydrogen bonding is stronger than dipole-dipole interaction. Therefore, alcohols have more boiling point, considering the molecular masses are same. Do not take 1 carbon alcohol and 20 carbon aldehyde. That is not true, right? Second and third compound, there should be aldehyde here. You should have an aldehyde here, right? And hydrocarbons, obviously you see molecular mass, molar mass of halogen is more than hydrogen. So obviously boiling point of alkyl halide will be more. So yeah, that's all about physical properties you need to know. We can do a question on it. It's a good question. All of you please see this. It's a good question. Which carbonyl compound has maximum dipole moment? Which carbonyl compound has maximum dipole moment? This is purely GOC question. This is purely GOC question. If you have attended GOC properly, you can solve it in seconds. This is purely a GOC question. If you have attended your GOC properly, you can solve it in I'll go back, Sakshi, after this question. Sakshi, where there is nothing to explain in that, but still, I'll go back after this question. Yes, so this is a very interesting one. If you have solved GOC, which has maximum dipole moment? Again, yes. So if your GOC is very well done, you can answer it in seconds. Very good, Ankita. Very well answered, Ankita. Very well answered. KV Chetan, I think you are right. Vijeta, very good. Pooja, very good. Sanat, Ganesh, check again. Chalo. So you'll get another 20 seconds for this. You'll get another 20 seconds for this. You'll get another 20 seconds for this. Yes. Right. So let's end it now on a count of 3, 2, 1. Yes. So I was knowing many of you will not be able to answer this because you have not revised your GOC properly. The correct answer here is D. He is asking which has more dipole moment. So dipole moment will be due to CO bond. See, if CO bond exists like CO, it is kind of very less polar, delta plus, delta minus. But if this CO bond is able to break and form CO minus and plus, then complete positive, complete negative charge is there, right? And you'll have a single bond, right? So charge will increase, and you know dipole moment is given by Q into R. As charge will increase due to breaking of bond, your dipole moment will increase. So basically, among these compounds, that molecule will have more dipole moment where CO bond can break easily. Because if CO bond breaks easily, oxygen and carbon gets positive and negative charge, right? Therefore, dipole moment will increase. So in the D option, if you break this bond, you'll get positive charge on this carbon and O minus. Now, which is more stable, this structure or this structure? This is more stable. So this molecule will exist in this form only. It will not exist in this form. It will exist in this form. Why? Because this ring becomes aromatic. After breaking the bond, this ring becomes aromatic and stable. Therefore, this molecule will exist in this structure. And if it exists in this structure, there is a complete positive and complete negative charge. That means charge increases. There is not complete positive, not complete negative charge here. So there is a partial negative, partial positive charge. But due to bond breakage, there is a complete negative, complete positive charge. So dipole moment is Q into R. As charge increase, dipole moment will increase. Is that clear? So therefore, this molecule is having more dipole moment because after breaking the bond, you get a stable species and you get more charge also. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everyone? Any doubt in this? Right. We can't decide order, Ray, because there is non-aromatic, two non-aromatic are there. We can't decide order, Ravikiran. Both are non-aromatic. So how would you decide order? So if you see this, Sakshi, the last 2 points is, see here, halogen has more molecular mass than hydrogen. So obviously we know van der Waals force is directly proportional to molecular mass, right? So as you increase the molecular mass, van der Waals force will increase, right? So therefore van der Waals force increase, boiling point will increase. So alkyl halide will have more boiling point than hydrocarbon. Is that clear? So van der Waals force increases here in alkyl halide. Is that clear, Sakshi? Yes, Sakshi, is that clear? Very good. So that's all. So tomorrow, what is our schedule? We will start chemical properties. Before, we can do it today also. Before we start chemical properties, we will discuss phenol K 2 reactions. Namely, just remind me tomorrow. I guess we have to discuss Claisen rearrangement. They are only for your JE part and NEET part. Rearrangement. We'll discuss these two reactions tomorrow. Fries rearrangement right? These two mainly we have to discuss tomorrow. So just remind me tomorrow, I will discuss them before the beginning of the class. Okay? Chalo, that's all for today. We can do our Kahoot session and finish our class. Right. So luckily I had enough stamina to continue your class. Yes. So your game pin is 6789039 is your game pin. 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 Right, please join quickly. Please join quickly. It's okay, Rajesh. Let's finish it. वरना मैंने बनाना वेस्ट हो जाएगा. So okay. Anyways, we have 5 minutes. We can finish. So okay, let's run it. No problem. I am having for a severe headache. I don't know why. Since evening only. Nothing else. Yeah. So we are about to start. If you have logged in, good. If you haven't, somebody has logged in with a number. They want to flash and show off. I do, Rain. I do. I don't know. Somehow today. Yes, so let's start. Anybody else waiting out there? Anybody else waiting out there who is yet to log in? Yes, PK, I'm waiting. Right. So let's start then. PK, you are in, right? PK, you are in, right? So today's quiz is most likely on kind of current affairs, you can say, or mixed. Everything is mixed basically. We can't say just current affairs also. So it's something recent topics, recently happening things, not just current affairs also. It's new, something which is new. India has protested the announcement of election by Pakistan in which territory of Pakistan? Pakistan is soon going to conduct election in one of its province. India don't want Pakistan to conduct the election in that province. India has opposed it in UN. Which region it is? Yes, you should be knowing it. Right. Yes, and the correct answer is obviously many of you know it, and in the one of the quiz I also discussed it. It's Gilgit, Pakistan, or Gilgit, Pakistan, whatever you want to say, right? So that's a kind of a northmost region of Punch. So it was a part of Kashmir. So India still, I told you, right? India also has 2 seats in Lok Sabha for these 2 regions, this province. So it is a controversial area between India and Pakistan. It lies in POK. So Pritesh, I don't know, fake one or original one, is on top. Second Vinayak, third Kishore, Trevor Phillips on fourth, Advait in fifth. I am very much sure this is going to change. I am very much sure this is going to change. Right. So this is a good one. What is known as zombie fire? What is known as zombie fire? This is a good one. So what is known as zombie fire? What is known as zombie fire? This is a good one. Fire without source, fire by aliens, fire that smolders underground and reignites on weather warmth. Yes, it's B. Fire that smolders underground and reignites as weather warms. Right? The correct answer is B. Let's see how many of you know it. I don't know whether original or fake. Pritish Patel is on top. Trevor Phillips still in top 5. Prasiddhi, very good Prasiddhi. Happy to see you in top 5. Exclamation and Kushal are in top 5. Let's see the next one. ISRO is planning to launch a space mission to which planet in 2025? ISRO is planning to launch a space mission to which planet in 2025? This is a question which you should know actually. In 2025, ISRO is planning to Mars is way before Pranav, not 2025. Mars is recent. Mangalyaan 2 abhi hai 2022 mein. It's not 2025, right? It is Venus. They are planning to send it on Venus. It's D. Yes, Trevor Phillips on top. Prasiddhi is still in top 5. Yes, Sagar Patil. How come Sagar Patil is there? I don't see Sagar in the participant list. Somebody is playing with his name then. Is it the same Sagar? No, it is Sagar Gowda Patil. Got it. Gautam is in second. Got it, Sagar. I got confused. Right. Yes. So we have here the next question as which two among the former Soviet republics are at war right now? The two countries which are currently at war, which are those two countries? They were former part of Soviet. I have only told this in one of the quiz. So this also tests how much you are attentive in my class. It is basically Armenia and Azerbaijan. We should follow it. It's been 27th it started. So you can see 27th it started. It's more than 10 days actually. The war has started 10 days back, right? So it's a big conflict on a Naroka, I don't know, it's very weird name, Karoka some region, NK initials are there, like Narona Karabakh region. So it's a common, both of them claim that region, so they are still fighting on it, right? So just follow it. As I told you earlier, if things don't go in control, this can become a reason for World War III, if things don't go in control. Yes, so Sagar Patil on third, Vismay has stepped in top 5, Gautam Trevor Phillips is on second and first. Last question, control your emotions, Pranav. Which country has reported a confirmed case of bubonic plague? Bubonic plague is a kind of a plague which has been recently reported in which of the following country, and it's extremely very dangerous. It's extremely very dangerous. I doubt people will do that wrong. Yes. And undoubtedly you should choose China. Undoubtedly you should choose China because most of the virus, bacteria, everything is coming from China nowadays. The wet markets. Right. So let's see the podium. On third, we have Daenerys. I don't know, Vijeta, how do you manage to come in top 5 directly? Sagar Patil on second. And Gautam, I guess, on first. No, Trevor Phillips on first. Well played, Trevor. Advait and Jagruti in top 5. I don't know how you managed to get in, Vijeta. Right, that finishes our stuff. Yeah. China is doing that, Pranav. So that's all we have for today. Yes, definitely, Preksha. Right. So that's all we have for today. Take care, all of you. Have a good day ahead. And I am surprised to see Aditya here. I don't know what Aditya is doing here. Pratham, why? Yes, yes, Vijeta, definitely. Now don't take it. Bye, Ankita. Now don't get overexcited with Vijeta. Stay grounded. Right. So I'm ending this, guys. Take care, all of you. Study well, and may God bless you all. Bye, Viresh. Take care, Naren. Bye, Rohan. Take care. Take care, Gaurav. Have a good day.